throws it down.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
James down for McGee with a drop step. Shot from the lane won't go. Capella to Harden. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
No fading on that shot, strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. Caldwell Pope. Houston with the basketball. Takes stock of the floor. Paul to Anthony. 4-3. Textbook Miller. Hand in his face, lets it fly, and scores.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
JaVale McGee to Kyle Kuzma. Goes to the left side. Baseline drive. That's blocked by Capella. That one out of bounds off a rocket. Kuzma. Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Paul. His first effort off the mark. LeBron with it up top. Down just a couple. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. Almost, but no good. Harden, pass to the rim. With a drop step. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. James. Baseline drive. McGee powers it through.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Paul with it up top. He'll run the offense.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Don't even play with him.
Paul to P.J. Tucker. To Harden.
Watch that back door.
He connects with the step back. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Rockets have the ball. Probing the defense. Harden to Paul. Curling inside. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Knocked loose. Rockets have it.
1 minute left in the first quarter.
Harden. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. James to Caldwell Pope. James to Caldwell Pope. Can't connect. Now it's Harden at the controls.
Fist, come get the screen.
Trying to cash in. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. From the painted area, won't go down.
Yeah, if I'm the teammate of that guy that just got scored on.
And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number
Tucker.
2. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
No good, and no foul.
Why are you even guarding a bad shooter that close in the first place? This is psychological warfare. Leave him open. Make him think about it before he shoots it.
The assist from number 23.
Here's Paul, controlling the offense. Here comes the screen. Paul gets it in the right corner. Rejected by McGee. Tucker
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
to James. Trying to cash in. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation. Veteran move right there.
Still blows my mind that this young man is 16 years in the NBA, has not had one bad injury, but more importantly, it's about the respect of the game. That's what LeBron James brings to the table when you think about basketball. You respect the game, you get the benefits.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 14, Brandon Ingram. And number 8, Michael Beasley.
Paul to Capella. Harden. And he buries it.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
To James. Curling inside. Inside, he scores.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Rockets in control of the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Paul to Anthony. Paul, so the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
First half in the books. The Lakers have the lead.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
And he's got the free throw as well. To Capella. Harden to Anthony. Beyond the arc for 3. He took the bait, and he hits.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
And the finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
The assist from number 2, Lonzo Ball.
To P.J. Tucker. Harden to Capella. And the finish. Slam dunk. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
That's blocked by Capella.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
James buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Chris Paul, he's been doing that for years. Wide open look, and he buries it.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Now Paul with the basketball. Our score all even in this third quarter. Gets it down to Capella. For three. Oh, surprise. He hits it.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Kicks it outside to James.
Rotate, rotate.
To Caldwell Pope.
Make it tough on him. I got double. Green coming. Let's switch.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Right. Hey, left.
Paul to Capella. Lets it fly from long range. He's been waiting a long time for that one to go down.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Ball to James. To Ball. Has a look. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Now it's Hardy, controlling the offense. To Capella. Here's a chance from long range. Tucker, dead on three-point shooter. Tough to guard.
And that's what this game is. As the game plays, you have to adjust on the fly. That delivers the element of surprise.
James. Rondo. If he's hitting shots, it could be a long night.
3 points. The assist from
Ball across the timeline. The lead is 2. Anthony to P.J. Tucker from long range. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jake.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw. Perfect from the line. It's all 3 of them. Lonzo Ball brings it up the floor. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Contact on the drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3.
Ah, the monster stuff. Now the Lakers gonna use a timeout. They trail by 1. Who's it going to be as they get ready for the final shot? LeBron for the win. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they just squeak this one out by a point. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.